Hey guys, Ponyline here. I was recently given early access to the Star Wars Battlefront beta and wanted to make a quick video guide on one of the new weapons that will be available on the beta. The weapon we're going to be talking about today is the Cycle Rifle. It happens to be one of the weapons that you can use in your card hands that you'll be able to unlock through progression in the game. The weapon itself has a 7-second cooldown whenever you go ahead and use it. It has unlimited shots, so don't worry about having to buy charges for the weapon. When using the weapon, know that it's a one-hit kill if you get a headshot. Otherwise, the weapon will always deal 90 damage to the enemy. Now, of course, this differs if you're shooting a hero or if you're shooting a vehicle, but whenever shooting infantry, it's a one-hit kill to the head and 90 damage to the body, or anywhere on the body for that matter. When using the weapon, it's best to use it as a mid to long range weapon. And the main reason for that is because the weapon has about a 2-second draw time. So if you do not get a headshot right away, it will take close to 2 seconds for you to pull your main primary weapon back out to be able to shoot again. What this means is that if you get into close range combat and you miss that first shot, or even if you do hit that shot, then the enemy has a good chance to still kill you because it takes that long for you to pull your weapon back out again. When using the weapon, as stated before, regardless of how far away you are or how close you are, you will deal 90 damage to an infantry if you are not able to get a headshot. The weapon itself has a very slow bullet velocity, so if you're used to games such as Battlefield, expect that the bullet speed is going to be slower than what you're used to in games such as that. Also, the projectiles do have bullet drop in Battlefront. Once again, as I was stating, the best range to use it is mid to long range, and here's a good example of why. I approach the enemy, I get a quick no-scope, and after the fact, I was not able to pull my weapon out. So if you do approach a decent or good player, and you do get a shot off on them, they will be able to kill you if you're not fast enough. So that's why I suggest using the weapon mid to long range, and use it as a complementary weapon to support what you use as your primary. It's the best way to go about it. Here's a good example of what I was talking about when using it as a complementary. So first off, in certain maps such as Walker Assault, there's a lot of long range situations, and people can hide up on cliff faces, anything you could think of, or just trenches for that matter. So when you're in situations such as this, it's best to go ahead and use both your weapons and interchange them so that it's seamless. Therefore, you're not sitting around for too long looking to only try to get a sniper shot. There will of course be players that will try to do that with a sniper, just be a sniper only, but that is not the best or the most efficient way to use it. The other areas of importance to know with the sniper rifle, or the cycle rifle for that matter, is where it deals its best damage, or where it's best utilized. And one of those situations is when fighting a hero. This allows you to keep your distance from the hero while still being able to deal a decent amount of damage, and therefore helping your team to eliminate the hero. Other situations where the cycle rifle is paramount is when fighting vehicles. The reason being is that during the beta, you're not going to be able to utilize the ion shot, which is one of the best cards that you can have when going ahead and dealing damage to vehicles. Therefore, the cycle rifle has to be used instead, and the best way to go ahead and deal damage to vehicles is to switch back and forth, interchange seamlessly like I was talking about before, between your primary weapon and your cycle rifle. This will allow you to deal a decent amount of damage to both the ATST and the AT-AT. Another important note of the cycle rifle is its ability to deal damage to enemies that are using their personal shield. If you were to get a headshot on an enemy while they're using their shield, it will still give you a one-shot kill. Otherwise, it will deal massive damage to the other parts of the body. This will be very important to know for games such as Drop Zone, where enemies use their shield to gain access to arm or disarm the escape pods. I hope you guys find this information useful, and I hope to see you all on the battlefield. Have a good one, guys.